guys, the three producers back with a halftime report. 17-10 Chiefs. Adav, what are your thoughts on this game so far?
It's been a pretty tight one if you think about it. And especially since Mahomes got injured in the first quarter. That has changed things. This Jags team could pull out on top, which was not what I was thinking before this game. Mateo, your thoughts?
I mean, that injury is crucial to the Chiefs. But Travis Kelce with 2 touchdowns, that's pretty big.
Yeah, their offense needs to step up, especially Isaiah Pacheco, Sky Moore, Chad Henne, Travis Kelce, all those guys.
But that drive, that 98-yard drive, that was a great drive. With the backup quarterback in.
Pacheco
Yeah, but that was just Pacheco. Pacheco
had a 45-yard drive to get him inside the 5, and Chad Henne threw a nice little pass to Travis Kelce. As they're showing it right now in the halftime report.
How about that Christian Kirk drop?
That was a touchdown, man. I think
that was a touchdown.
The announcer said Trevor Lawrence overthrew him, but man, I think that was Trevor Lawrence's fault.
Yeah, that is Trevor Lawrence's fault.
Yeah, it was a small overthrow.
Or no, I think no, my bad. I meant to say that people think it was Christian Kirk's fault, but yeah, it actually is Trevor Lawrence's fault he overthrew it.
I mean, it's you could argue it's both, because that throw was a decent throw, but like Christian Kirk bottled it because he had to go into a little dive, you know.
Yeah,
that's true.
But yeah, Pacheco, and Kelce and Henne have been carrying him right now. Although Pacheco has 78 rushing yards.
Yeah, I think Henne got 23 yards. The only reason they even had that drive was because of that 45-yard rush.
I mean, look at Mahomes' stats compared to Henne's stats. Just the first quarter, Mahomes is 12 for 15, 84 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, and Henne's 23, 5 of 7 with a tutty. It's not a bad stat line. It's seeing as he took over in the second quarter, but I'm still not impressed by him, and I think that the Jaguars can actually pull off this win.
All right, now everybody, we're gonna give our score predictions with and without Patrick Mahomes. I'll go first. With Patrick Mahomes, I think it's a 42-24 blowout win for the Chiefs in the second half. Without Patrick Mahomes, I think it's a 27-24 close win by the Chiefs and a Harrison Butker game-winning field goal.
Okay. So I think with Patrick Mahomes, if he comes back, they're going to win this game. But they're only up by 7 at half. So I think it's going to be a 28-21 dub for the Chiefs. Yeah. And without Patrick Mahomes, I'm saying that the Jaguars win by a field goal, 31-28. Same score as not the same score, but close scores to the Chargers game. Mateo, your thoughts?
I'm going to say with Patrick Mahomes, 34-31.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Yeah, without Patrick Mahomes?
And without Patrick Mahomes, I think it's going to be 28-31 Jags.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence has been doing all right this half. I mean, his stats are actually pretty good. 10 for 15, 80 yards and a touchdown. Although he should have had 2, he overthrew Christian Kirk a little bit there. Some mistakes because he's a sophomore in the NFL. That gets to him a little bit. Second playoff game, first on the road. I think that's going to be a huge impact to Trevor Lawrence's nervous system because, he's on the road, his first ever playoff game on the road for arguably the best team in the NFL. So, yeah.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence has never lost on a Saturday. High school, college, and NFL.
Yeah, that is true.
Let's not get into that.
That is his stat line.
Yeah, that is true. But Trevor Lawrence, he doesn't have playoff experience. If they do win this game, it's gonna be really tough going into that AFC Championship. He doesn't have that playoff experience, and like you said, he might not be able to handle that pressure that's gonna be put on him. It's his second playoff game.
Yeah.
He's never really had this experience.
The 3 main players on Jacksonville's offense that need to carry are Christian Kirk. I mean, he already is doing good. 5 receptions for 43 yards and a touchdown. Travis Etienne, he has 5 carries for 35 yards. He does not have a touchdown yet. But yeah, Trevor Lawrence, 10 for 15, 76 or 80 yards and a touchdown.
Yo, did you guys see that return by Agnew? Like that.
Yeah,
45-yard
that set him up for a field goal, but apparently it was just out of range. So.
I think Evan Ingram has to step up and score a couple
Yeah,
touchdowns.
he only has 1 reception for 10 yards on the day so far. It's not very good.
Yeah. Also, what is Juju playing right now?
Who?
Juju
Smith-Schuster?
He's only got 1 reception.
Yeah, he needs to step up too. 1 reception for 13 yards. Same with Kadarius Toney. He only has 3 receptions for 23 yards.
Yeah, but at least it's still better than JJ.
Yeah, I think the biggest impact for this game is going to be the offense and especially the defense. Like, Frank Clark has 2 sacks already. That's pretty good.
Yeah. And
Frank,
also, have you seen like this Kansas defense is made up of rookies here. Like they're like they
Yeah,
got
let's
young
see-
players
let's see
running
what-
their defense.
George Karlaftis, Brian Cook, Darius Harris, Trent McDuffie. Those are all pretty young guys. Like Jarius Sneed, Frank Clark, Justin Reed.
And
Yeah.
then you got Chris Jones carrying the D line.
No, Frank Clark's carrying the D-line too.
Well, yeah, at the same time, yeah. But Chris Jones is playing pretty good now.
If you look at the yards too, Kansas City has 60 more.
Yeah, that's good.
Their offense has been running so much better.
But yards per play is pretty even. I just think the Chiefs have more time with the ball.
Yeah, I agree.
Like but that play by Pacheco, like they played very well. Pacheco, that run, that they got all the blocking that they needed. Travis Kelce has been absolutely just amazing today.
Yeah,
The
he's
Chiefs
carried.
have 10 more plays too.
Yeah, that's probably an impact because I know the Chiefs' offense is like pretty slow sometimes, but like some drives they're like really slow, and some drives they just want to move the ball down the field. But without Patrick Mahomes, I think they're gonna take it like slow, do like reverses with what's his name, Isaiah Pacheco and Sky Moore, and like maybe Chad Henning once every couple plays, like a slant route to Travis Kelce or something. But like without Patrick Mahomes, I think this offense can be a lot more slow paced as usual.
Yeah,
The Jaguars they have punted twice, and the Chiefs haven't punted
Yeah,
yet.
one of them started inside Chiefs territory too. They were like the 35-yard line because of the Jamal Agnew return. Then they just got sacked twice by Frank Clark, and yeah.
The penalties are crucial too. The Jags have 3
Yeah, did you
penalties,
see that
and the
3rd
Chiefs
and
only
3?
have 1.
That 3rd and 3 penalty, the roughing the passer, that gave him an extra 10 yards, and that was the drive that led them to their only touchdown with Chad Henne. So yeah.
Patrick Mahomes was he was moving around before he got injured.
Yeah.
Did you see him hobbling to hand off the ball after he got injured?
Yeah.
He looked like he was pretty banged up. And he's been like going through like he's back, you know? Like he doesn't let anybody sack him.
Yeah.
He doesn't usually get sacked.
Yeah, he doesn't usually get sacked. He just got unlucky with that hit.
All right, guys. I think that's gonna end it for the halftime report. We will check in after the game, see the score, and without further ado, see ya.